Kuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo, comparing that to the masked attacker. Should be obvious. Dear. I don't know. Monokuma file.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there is another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be...
the hips.
The hips.
Wow. Most noticeable feature of the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. Certain area...
You never saw their face.
Which one was it? I think they may have been stabbed a single time. I think it was the right hand, right? Yeah. Huh. I think I'm supposed to use...
You can't have any idea who I'm telling you now. It was Mukuro
Whoops.
Ikusaba.
Do I need to do this? I'm not sure.
Even without seeing that, there's
I think it's,
Oh? Is it the... Or the left hand?
There's the right hand.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps...
And then...
Could it be... the hip? You never saw it, so you can't have any... I'm telling you now.
Oh,
it
shit.
was Mukuro
God damn it.
Ikusaba.
Whoops.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
There's another part
God damn it.
Oh?
I fucked it up.
Is it the... Or the left hand?
There we go.
Maybe the... Or perhaps... Or
I think I need to do this.
could it be the hip?
Okay.
You never saw it, so you can't have... I'm telling you now,
Eh.
it was Mukuro...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Took me a second, but I got it.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Kyoko was removing her
Your
gloves.
hands!
Yup. Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown. known.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then, she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The biolab, the kitchen, the pool. Yeah.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. It was the tarp? Eh.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow. You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Inconsistency in the biolab? You be talking about...
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Need to calm down. Can't let him get to me. Just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want him to shut up, or want to shut him up rather, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. I love slamming dudes. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Yeah, I'm not actually sure which. Oh shit, not this.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Bro! Are you sure about this?
Hey. Oh shit.
Are you
Okay.
sure about this?
Oh shit, this is getting bad.
Are you sure about this?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm not listening!
Hidden room present. Oh, I was too late. Shit!
Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? Bro!
Okay,
I'm not listening!
Nope.
This should prove it.
I guess that was it. I don't even know why. That got kind of bad, but I
The
ugh.
inconsistency
Blah.
Yoko's talking about is the lights.
The lights?
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Yeah.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Well, that should be... I guess it should be 10. Because he said only 9, so it must be 10, right?
I got it!
I don't want to go back
10
and
of
count
the
everyone who
lights
died.
should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
So the mastermind really is someone who died, huh?
Suspicious?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Yeah. That's the key to solving this mystery. Saga died first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. So 10 people in all.
10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
Yeah, I suspect Junko, I guess, because she's the only one who didn't die in a class-related murder. She died by the mastermind's hand, right? In order to make an example of everyone.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths. But there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? The mastermind destroyed a body. Only 9 murders took place. The same person was killed twice. This one? Huh.
Shoot!
Same person was killed twice? Or maybe Junko's body was killed twice. I don't know. This one?
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, There could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
She was killed as Junko.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna become obvious, because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Nope. Here we go. Yeah. So Mukuro was posing as Junko? Or something? I don't know. Oh man.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe... Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered
Ah,
No.
I was right. I think I predicted that a while ago as well.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Yep.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? Well, still alive as Mukuro? But can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusabe is still alive. Yeah. Mikuro's fatal injury. Mikuro's Ikusabe's profile. Yeah.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
If that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we found in
Hey.
the garden wasn't Mukuro.
Alright.
No, that's wrong.
Because the body measurements, they match up and everything, right? It must have been that Mukuro was
No,
posing as
the
Junko?
body we found in the garden was Mukuro.